Bam! Southwestbrook streaming again, guys. We're back with some more. Excuse me. Casting the Frank Stone, chapter 4 this time. Was supposed to play this game on Thursday.
I have worn many masks over
Got
the
caught up with some other
centuries.
stuff.
Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward.
Please.
And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Don't mind me, I'm just eating chicken. You didn't drink alcohol. How the fuck did you fall asleep like that? You good, little bro?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000
feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Yeah, man,
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for?
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like
Hey.
you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
Nah, facts.
Big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found.
Do I make me another
The further I
sandwich?
followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Oh yeah, I did actually play a fucking game. Oh, it's expo dumping.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Ah,
I didn't-
yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Didn't want to do that.
Hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, that's
Damn.
sad.
Who would have saw that one coming?
Touching.
What
And
about
what
you,
about you,
Stan?
Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question. And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I'm such a big fan of your work, and a very honorable game chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
I would continue to say, like, fuck that guy Stan, but at this point, this whole cast is ass. There's something there. Oh.
Cool statue.
That's the fucking hillbilly, like.
Missing a piece, though. Wow.
Whoa.
Quite a piece.
Everything has to be like
Look
Dead
at
by
the
Daylight
metalwork.
5.
It's beautiful.
Like, holy shit, no other game we make can stand on their own.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Wait, he got arrested?
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me?
Looks like it opens with a
way.
key.
You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's
Who the
Dan?
Fuck is she acting about?
Not in a million years. No way. You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, 'cause sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Please give me a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about.
Back in time, maybe?
I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind.
This is the slowest fucking zoom in ever, bro.
That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
Great. If this plot gets any thicker, it's gonna need a new pair of jeans.
Do you guys think we should be worried? I mean, what if they're dangerous? Maybe we should find Augustine and let her know.
Even if you wanted to tell her, Good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality.
Oh,
I find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking.
I'm blaming Dead by Daylight for this. I think
What?
Supermassive is better than this.
Nothing, just
Or maybe
trying to keep
Supermassive
low
is the
profile.
one-hit wonder,
Why are you
because
snooping around?
Quarry
All
was
right.
ass.
Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a
Not
big
really.
night
Quarry
ahead
was
of
a
us.
good game.
Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a
Damn.
10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly
Did not
details
know
left out of
that,
the press the first time around.
and
Why do we
Dad
care
got a
about
little
Frank
more
Stone
credit
now?
too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
Ooh, was Bonnie the baby?
It's just
It's my hard guess.
You
Bonnie
were just,
was
like,
the baby.
super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
You're missing the plot.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, You can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
I don't think you were, bitch.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. And I'm gonna go make this thing. Any way I have to.
You seem addicted to this Frank Stone thing. Now, anything you want to tell us? Yeah.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go. Ernest sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing
I wonder if Linda's
specific
okay with
locations
all
in the
this
mill that could be
Frank Stone
associated with
stuff.
Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Gotta just search around.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there. Or
An omniverse? Far
it
out.
was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There were a couple articles like
Is this fucking Tyler, the
The
creator?
mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all
Yeah,
related.
yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Damn, Rose stopped drinking because of him? W man's for real. Let's go talk to my good friend Linda over here. What's up, Linda?
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
I don't give a fuck about Robert.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but, you know, those victims could have been any of us. Or our families.
But they weren't.
It was your sister. I'm calling it,
So
buddy.
you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Let's go with encouraging.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present The Mill.
Yep. There it is.
Bitch, we saw that from like 10 feet away. The fuck you
We
mean?
follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
More Dead by Daylight sounds.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
Patrolling this in the middle of the night?
Which way?
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
Campfire.
Looks old.
Bonnie and her friends...
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so... Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills? It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes. What happened? Gotta love a happy ending.
I like how it just completely cut out their talk.
Cool.
So you finish one movie at a
Yeah.
time. This isn't gonna be friendship. Yeah, sorry about the silence. It isn't like good fucking commentary for this. It's just here's a random Dead by Daylight reference. Here's some expo dumping about Frank Stone. And keep on walking. Cause this is a walking sim.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
No, I got it, girl. A finger. Definitely doing a fucking dog shit job with these trinkets, but you know. I don't look up guides or anything, and I'm just kind of thugging that shit out.
Made it. This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Probably should get some quarry in at some point.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
What the fuck is the cookware gonna do? Scared the shit out of me seeing him just kind of chilling right there. It's a small ass book bag to be holding all that there, buddy. Just
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time.
Yo, it's the Wraith!
What's this here?
I haven't missed one yet. Oh, the gold little cup thing doesn't matter? Okay. Wait, what did I say about the Wraith? Didn't know Auto Records was his map. fuck is the point of these trinkets, honestly? Hey, what you guys doing?
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again. Huh, a little low key.
Item obtained.
Better get back to Robert.
I like how they just don't explode me, they just stand there.
As I've been saying, when I was little, and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid, or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is.
This man chilling in them Pumas, bro.
He showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank Stone squared off face to face. Right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he...
Just that he what? Just that he what? Robert, you cut out. The fuck is the point of some of these like tunnel bullshits? Is it to make me think? Okay, man. Don't forget about these secrets we placed randomly.
What worry? Oh, yes, right. Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. I'm disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Yeah, surprised you even have a dad, bro. Am I supposed to, like, be able to interact with that? Oh, shit. Isn't this the spot? Oh, I think it is. I think it is.
I think this is it. Up there.
Where the fuck are you at, little bro? Who wrote all this shit is what I want to know.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on that storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done. And cut. How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
Kind of loud there, buddy.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
The fuck?
Where were you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
They're actually doing her scene?
Yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good. Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No. That was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me! Ah, 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 ah.
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool!
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
She got the shirt on, though.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, that, Linda?
Whatever. I don't care if she tags along.
Okay, cool. I'll be totally invisible. Just act like I'm not even here. Actually, scratch that. Act like I am here, but like invisible, but you still know I'm here, and you're not gonna get up to any funny business, because that's just gross, okay? Don't do it. Well, okay, are we just gonna stand around, or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean
okay.
our set.
What the dog doing? Penny? Penny.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
Bro said, yeah, this isn't really what I imagined. Can I not go over there? Damn. The lava gone? How did they manage to even get his body up? control panel. Can I do the hop? Still can't believe that man tried to put my boy Sam on a hook. Can we face her, please, and not keep turning?
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I will follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just...
This movie is still better than a new Weekend movie that just came out.
Do you trust me?
I...
Do you trust me?
I don't know who the fuck told Abel he can act.
And you know what I have to do.
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah, something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Penny, you want you a piece of bread? Come grab you a nice old piece of bread.
So, I just wanted to tell you, how much I loved making this movie with you.
What does he
Me
see
too.
down there?
I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little. Whoa! Ain't that something? Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more. Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Think that door will take us to the machine shop?
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime.
It's clown.
Why is it always clowns?
Was not expecting him to have a fucking wind up. Yeah, I'm about to say, please tell me you were 5.
Dead end. Not this way.
Oh, so it was just clown, huh?
Oh yeah. Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession. It's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever, but he sort of started researching all kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional?
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No. shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter. That's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
The fuck is the point of all this that I'm doing right now? Where am I supposed to be going right now? Yeah, bitch. Fuck it. I don't need trinkets or whatever the fuck.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Holy crap. It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really think we're gonna find anything the police miss? They're pretty thorough, right?
They do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
Bitch, I don't want to go up there.
Gotta be a way to get up there.
Is that a fucking... What the fuck?
Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Let me take a look.
If I got a single skill check, bitch.
Hey, can I ask you something, man?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy, too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
Damn!
So... I'm just in the way. Then.
You do seem to have been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend lately.
So we've been having a good time doing research. So what?
So she's my girlfriend.
And?
And you're not exactly denying that you're trying to put the moves on her.
Hey.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs power for it to open. Generator working?
Nah. Unfortunately, it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
What the fuck? Okay, so like, I mean, the fuck is wrong with you, little bro?
This might work with the generator.
Oh, screw. Get the fuck out of my way. You want my wife? You want my life?
Maybe there's something useful in there. Yeah, looks like it needs power. Can I help with the generator?
Can't wait to get hit with a skill check like I didn't just play fucking Dead by Daylight today. You jog like a... I don't believe you can fight, little buddy. I'm over here debating how much I want to play this game still. Fucking hell, I have to hold the button. It did pop.
Nice job.
Thanks.
You mean to tell me Buddy wouldn't hear this loud ass fucking generator going off, making the same exact Dead by Daylight noise, mind you? Gotta keep pointing that shit out, because for some reason we can't be anything different.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Okay, I just like put it right in the fucking spot it's supposed to be at. There's no way this is supporting your weight, little bro.
Can't believe they got me crawling through the roof ducts like a raccoon. Okay, what have we here?
I was supposed to find another one.
Maybe this key will open up the boxcar.
Find anything?
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F. Stone. Holy shit.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
Oh, man.
Let's see if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Up. Still need to go up.
Thought he would climb that shit up himself.
I'll go first.
It seems like it fit your personality, Jaime.
2, 3.
Well, if it's that easy.
Got you. Ooh. Ooh. Thanks, man. That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
But it would have been a good opportunity to get rid of the competition.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
That is the fucking hand.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah. And it's got friends.
Oh my god!
This is insane.
Well, I'll just go ahead and put the sandwich bread away. I don't think I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
Who are these other people?
A hatch. This must be how Stone got in and out. Oh, fuck! What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
How do you know that?
Because they wouldn't have just left all this stuff here. I'm sorry, man. I think I gotta go get my dad now.
What?
This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
No, you can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence.
Nah, he's right though. I mean, like, damn, but
the movie?
The movie's done.
I thought you...
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need. Go.
Just don't touch anything else, okay?
We should get the hell out of here. We gotta go. Maybe we
why the
should wait
fuck did you
outside
grab that?
until Robert comes back?
Hey, whoa, what the fuck? You can't move that.
Yo, chill out, man. I'll put it back before the sheriff gets here. I'm just gonna get one quick shot first.
Sure, yeah. Can't miss an opportunity to exploit Frank Stone's actual victims for your movie.
We're making this movie together.
Doesn't feel like we're doing much together at all lately. Not just the two of us.
Hi, May.
Every time I turn around, there you are with Robert. Can't seem to get a second alone with you.
We're alone now.
Yeah. And all I can think about is you and Robert. I asked him straight up if he was
God damn.
interested in you. He didn't deny it.
Oh my god. Jaime, what the hell, man? I love spending time with you, and I love making this movie with you. But I don't do jealous guy. Sorry, not what I signed up for. So if that's how it's gonna be, then maybe that's it then.
That's it? What do you mean that's it?
I mean, maybe it was fun while it lasted, but that's it.
Chris, I know it's been a little rough lately. I'm sorry if I've been a little anxious and stuff. I want our relationship to work, you know? I know it can work. So, should we wait outside?
You go. I'll be right there, promise.
Please don't make me jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
Yeah, I fucking hate Jaime, bro. You're a shit character. What the fuck?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
Is they about to rebuild a body? Okay, when I said that, I wasn't being literal. Well, damn. Game certainly picked up right there, buddy. But chapter 6 right now. Penny, do we finish this chapter?
Anything?
Nothing. Not that I can see. Telling you, this door's a waste of time.
Whatever's back there, it's important enough that she's put it behind this thing. I think the only way in is to solve it. There's an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
Okay, let's say we all go hunting around this place for the missing cylinder tumbler thing. Even if we manage to find it, how do we solve the rest of it?
Maybe there's something else in the atrium that's like a clue.
Why would anyone put a clue for their massively complicated lock right out in the open? Practically right in front of it.
Just a guess, but why not try this?
Good guess.
Well, I wasn't actually expecting that to work.
Almost like you knew.
Something this weird has to be important. Does it open?
I don't know what to say, honestly. Fucking confused. I feel like if we could have got a gun, some shit, I don't know, in a previous chapter that I didn't find.
That's a lot of dollar for an old movie.
How did we get... Legion. My goat. Don't see any spirit ones yet.
You know what they say about keys. Gotta be a lock nearby. No one says that, Maddie.
I'm just at a loss for words. I I don't know what the options were.
Something's missing.
Motherfucker. I'm just at a loss for words right now. I'm confused at what the fuck's going on.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Did not expect it to be the tree. He snuffed a totem.
Some kind of hammer. I wonder if it's from the statue of that little dude. One hillbilly and his hammer reunited.
How'd you know that was his name?
Okay,
And how does she
time to
manage to
unlock
put
that
this back every fucking time?
What prize lies behind the mystery door? Do I even want to know?
These are all fucking perks.
Maybe it's a pattern, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Or heads and heads. And heads.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why the fuck is it not moving? Is my controller dead?
There's something etched on these paintings.
Yeah, had to be the ship from the diorama. Diorama?
Not so bad.
Well, if you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works, I think you got your wish.
Ray.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Let's take a look around. Be careful. It's like a museum for... I have no fucking idea what. Something unearthly for sure.
Hey, Linda, check this out. These mean anything to you?
Yeah, actually. It's exactly like in my film, The Prophecy of Pain. You know, right after they open the tomb?
Oh, yeah, totally. It is exactly like that. Huh.
There is no tomb in The Prophecy of Pain.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting mixed up with one of the
Come
other...
to think of it, I don't think there are any tombs in any of my movies. Never been into ancient curses and all that kind of fantasy stuff. But you know that, right? Since you're such a big fan of my work?
Okay, look.
You haven't seen a single one of my films, have you?
I am a fan of your reputation.
Sure.
Honestly, just when it comes to movies, I'm more of a... kind of guy. Like, crowd pleaser. Is it Cliff Barra?
My films examine the persistence of evil in the heart of humanity. I'm sorry they're not crowd-pleasing enough for you. But now that you've shown your hand, why don't you tell me how you actually came into possession of the film?
Well, if that's what you want to know, I'm afraid I am gonna need something in exchange.
Why don't we make it interesting?
How so?
A little wager.
Terms?
If I win, you tell me what I want to know.
And if I win?
I'll give you my section of the film.
Deal. That's official. You can't take that back.
Jesus, hot sauce. We're not 12.
Flip for it?
Sure, but I get to call it. I call it or no deal.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Tails.
Crap.
I believe we had a deal.
There's not really much to tell. I wanted a bet from a real down-on-his-luck guy. Now he's dead. So, he's not exactly missing it.
Who was he?
A guy called Robbie G. That's how I knew him.
Robert Green?
Sounds right.
Oh my God, he had a piece
basically
of the
one foot
film.
in the grave when I met him.
Poor Robert. What happened to him?
From what I gathered, it sounded like he had some serious daddy issues. Never shut up about how much his dad fucked up his life. Anyways, there you go.
Mothman.
This whole place is like a film set.
No, not yet. Is that a box? You summoned me. I missed a lot of trinkets, bro.
I am speaking from the Tradewinds movie theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear, at least to us, what the catalyst for the situation was, but I can confirm that it started in the cinema itself, as it has been reported an employee was stomped to death during a showing of Murder Mill. From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no, okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion. That was an explosion. I can't see. I can't see. Oh my. The police have now opened fire. It now sounds like the police line has been broken, and I can't see it.
What the fuck is happening?
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Is that the original?
No. There's no way. It can't be. What is this?
It was just displayed here, open to this page.
Talismans. Contain wells of great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims. Victims? Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But it must be important to Augustine if it was left open on this page.
Maybe it's...
The fuck? It's a security guard. Is that... No, that's not Robert. Damn! Is that Robert? Oh, it's fucking Sam. Alright, chat. I think that's definitely enough Frank Stone for the day. We killed, Jaime already, sadly. Gotta figure out how not to kill him. I feel like running away would also be bad, though. I don't know. It's kind of confusing me right now. But, do feel like I'm not, Yep, homie, you're dead, buddy. You're dead. Chris? Linda. Wait, what if we go back in time? I don't think it'll work, but in theory, we go back in time. Go to the pharmacy first. Get the shit. Get the firecrackers, and then maybe we can talk her down to $10 instead of her regular price tag. If that makes sense. 'Cause like maybe we can throw like a fucking firecracker at Frank. But how do we light it though? Damn, guys, we'll figure it out. But that is it.